Hi there, I am Pingak Sahai and I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, today's lecture 2 of module 1 for our machine learning course for GATE TA. Today's topic is supervised versus unsupervised learning. So basically module 1 is a quick overview around all the GATE topics for machine learning. Okay, so we will try to get into a good idea about supervised and unsupervised learning in this lecture, starting with a quick overview of what is machine learning. We just saw in the last video, in machine learning, we provide the computer with some input data, and on basis of those, it try to learn the algorithm, try to learn the pattern, and then create some model which help us with the prediction for future data points or new data sets, right? So basically, a model learns pattern from data in machine learning. Okay. Now there is this question: do we know the correct answer during training? So in the last video, we saw two situations. In one, we had the labels, and in another one, we had no labels, right? Now these two situations, these two different type of machine learnings. Okay, one is obviously supervised learning where we have labels, and one is unsupervised when there is no labels present. Okay, so now let's see what are these two. So what is supervised learning? Supervised learning is a machine learning paradigm in which the model learns from labeled data, combining both input features and corresponding target values. So basically, in supervised learning, we will be given this kind of data set where we will have x1 feature, x2 feature, x3 feature, x4 feature, and then we will have some target column. Okay, and then we will feed this data to the model. Then model will define a function. Okay, then model will define a function with all the features, and then for new data points we will be given these features too again, x2, x3, x4, x3, and using this function it will predict the label or predict the output for the new data point. This is how supervised learning work. Okay, we provide some data set with features, input features, and corresponding target values, right? Where this, and it defines one kind of function, x define the input features, and y here is output, target, or label. And with the help of this features and label, it try to learn the learning algorithm, try to learn the pattern, and define a function to predict future outcomes. Here's an example of supervised learning data set. These are the features: area, bedroom, and this price column is the label. Like if the area is 1000, the bedroom is 2, the price is 50. Now the supervised learning algorithm will try to learn through this data, and if a new data point is given, let's say 3000 is this area and there is 3 bedroom, it will try to predict the outcome here on basis of these two features. Okay, now talking about the type of supervised learning algorithm, we have two types in supervised learning algorithm: regression and classification. In regression, we try to predict a continuous value. Like here, a house price can be 50.5 lakhs, right? Similarly, 100.10 lakhs, right? So this is a continuous output. So here, in regression, the predicted outcome can be continuous. It can be house price, temperature, sales. Or getting into more depth, what happens actually in regression, we will be given data points, and then the model try to fit some curve on basis of which will predict the future outputs. Okay, and then comes the classification where we try to predict the category, basically where, like, if this mail is spam or not spam. Okay, this is what happened in case of classification: pass or fail, disease or no disease. So in classification, we will be given data points and we will try to find the decision boundary. Okay, this side, on this side there is spam, and on this side there is not spam. This is what happened in case of classification. Okay, now talking about what is unsupervised learning. In unsupervised learning, it is a machine learning paradigm in which the model learns pattern, structure, or relationship from unlabeled data. Unlike supervised learning, no target value are provided. There are only input features, and there are no target value, there are no y column, and it try to learn pattern actually out of those data. It try to learn pattern or group and then it trained the model for future dataset, right? So here's the example of unsupervised learning dataset. Here we had three features: customer ID, age, and income, and there is no label. There is no label here. So what the model will do, it try to make groups here. Let's say here for customer C1 and C2, the ages are similar and the incomes are similar. So it will put this into one group, then it will put this into another group, because here the ages are close and the incomes are close. Okay, so basically it discover groups or identify pattern in case of unsupervised learning. Now let's talk about the types of unsupervised learning. So there are two tasks in unsupervised learning which is in our syllabus. One is clustering and one is dimensionality reduction. Okay. So clustering is group the similar data points together. What we did in the example dataset. And dimensionality reduction is basically when there are too many features given to us. Let's say x1, x2, it goes up till x100. And obviously all these features will not be relevant to us. So we try to reduce this feature in a certain set of features. Here it is 10 features. We try to reduce in, let's say we'll select x1, x21, x3 or something up to 10 features. Okay, so this is what we do in dimensionality reduction. We reduce the feature while preserving the information. Talking more about clustering, the examples are obviously customer segmentation and market analysis. The algorithm for clustering is k-mean, k-medoids, and hierarchical clustering. We will talk more about this in upcoming lectures. We'll get into mathematical depth of these. Okay, for now let's move ahead and talk about the difference through this table. Supervised versus unsupervised learning. So there are, what are the data types for supervised? Labels will be available. In unsupervised there will be no labels. Primary goals for supervised learning to predict the output to continuous output, and in unsupervised continuous, or you can go for classification categories. Okay, then in unsupervised to discover patterns, right, to form groups. Then common task and algorithm. In supervised there is regression and then classification. Example of regression model is linear regression, and example of classification model is logistic regression. Then in unsupervised learning there is clustering, and for one model for that is k-means, and then there is dimensionality reduction, and we use PCA for this. Okay, now moving ahead to the summaries and key takeaways from this lecture. Supervised learning uses labeled data to predict output. Unsupervised learning uses unlabeled data to discover patterns. This is the main thing out of this course, the main difference between supervised and unsupervised. Then regression and classification are the core supervised tasks. Similarly, clustering and PCA are primary and supervised tasks. So this was again an overview. We try to discuss the types of supervised and unsupervised. We are going to be in depth in upcoming lectures. Okay, so thank you for today. Hope to see you again in another lecture. Until then, enjoy and happy learning with us.